Hey there, curious minds. Welcome to another episode of I Wonder, the show where we explore the questions you've been wondering about. Today's question comes from Mia, and Mia asked, does it help to sing to plants? What a melodic question, Mia. Singing to plants is a popular idea, but is there any truth to it? Let's uncover the science and a little bit of the mystery behind whether music and voices can really help your garden grow.
Wow.
The idea that talking or singing to plants to help them grow isn't new. It dates back to the 19th century, when scientists and poets alike were fascinated by the connection between humans and nature. In 1848, a German professor named Gustav Fechner suggested in his book Nana, or the Soul Life of Plants, that plants might have emotions and could respond to human attention like talking or singing. Throughout history, many cultures have believed in the power of sound to connect with nature. Farmers in some indigenous communities sing or chant while planting crops, believing that it fosters harmony between humans and the earth. Even today, gardeners and plant enthusiasts swear that a little attention, and maybe a tune or two, makes their plants healthier and happier.
Yay!
Can plants hear? Plants don't have ears like humans or animals, but they can sense vibrations. Sound waves create tiny movements in the air, and plants can detect these through specialized structures in their cells. For example, when wind or rain rustles leaves, these vibrations can trigger changes in the plant's growth patterns. Scientists have discovered that plants respond to specific sound frequencies, usually between 200 and 300 hertz. These vibrations might stimulate processes like nutrient uptake or the release of growth hormones called auxins. Auxins help plants elongate their stems and grow taller, which might explain why certain sounds seem to encourage growth. Over the decades, researchers have conducted fascinating experiments to explore whether music, singing, or other sounds influence plant growth. In the 1960s, Indian botanist Dr. T.C. Singh found that playing classical music for balsam plants made them grow faster and taller compared to plants left in silence. His studies showed that music might influence how plants absorb nutrients or water. Interestingly, he also observed that plants exposed to discordant or loud sounds didn't grow as well, suggesting that sound quality matters.
Amazing!
In the 1970s, Dorothy Redelack tested how different music genres affected plants. Classical music seemed to encourage healthy growth, while plants exposed to rock music became stunted or even died. Redelack's experiments hinted that harmonious vibrations might mimic natural environmental cues, while harsh sounds might cause stress.
Uh-oh!
More recently, researchers in South Korea exposed rice plants to specific sound frequencies and found that the vibrations helped the plants grow taller and healthier. The study concluded that sound waves might stimulate the flow of nutrients within the plant, improving its overall vitality. Does singing to plants work? Singing falls within the range of sound frequencies that plants can detect, so it's possible your serenades could be having an effect. While there's no definitive evidence that singing alone makes plants grow faster, it's likely that the vibrations from your voice do stimulate the plant in some way. However, scientists believe the care and attention you give your plants might be even more important. When you're singing to your plants, you're probably also watering them, checking their soil, and ensuring that they have enough sunlight. This consistent care creates the ideal conditions for growth. And who knows, the singing might just be the cherry on top. In the wild, plants respond to natural sounds all the time. The rustle of wind through their leaves, the patter of rain, or even the buzzing of nearby insects can trigger subtle changes in plant behavior. For example, studies have shown that plants can sense the sound of a bee's wings and produce more nectar to attract pollinators. These natural responses suggest that plants are finely tuned to their environment, and human-generated sounds like singing might mimic these natural cues, encouraging growth. Today, scientists and farmers are using sound waves to boost crop yields. In some greenhouses, speakers emit low-frequency sounds to stimulate plant growth. This method is being studied as a sustainable way to improve agriculture without relying on chemicals. It's like singing to plants on a larger scale, using technology to do the serenading. And even if singing doesn't turn your houseplants into jungle giants, it can still be beneficial for you. Singing releases endorphins, which are the chemicals in your brain that make you feel happy. Singing also lowers stress levels, improves breathing, and can even boost your immune system. So whether or not your plants appreciate your serenade, it's a great habit to sing while you tend to them. Here's some fun facts about plants and sound. Did you know that plants don't just respond to sound? They can create vibrations too. When plants move water and nutrients through their stems, they produce tiny vibrations, almost like a hum. Scientists have recorded these sounds using sensitive microphones, revealing a hidden world of plant communication. Another fun fact is that loud or harsh sounds might stress plants out rather than help them. Some studies suggest that heavy metal music or shouting can negatively affect plant growth.
Oh.
So, if you're going to sing to your plants, maybe stick to gentler tunes. So, Mia, does singing to plants help them grow? The science suggests that it might, but the effects are likely subtle. Experiments have shown that plants respond to vibrations from music, voices, and even natural sounds with certain frequencies encouraging growth. Whether it's singing, talking, or playing music, giving your plants attention and care is what really makes the difference. Plus, singing to your plants can make you feel good too. So it's a win-win. Thanks again to Mia for such a harmonious question. And remember, if you have a question you're curious about, submit it on our website, iwonderpodcast.com, and we might just feature it in our next episode of I Wonder. Until next time, stay curious and keep wondering.